Good morning, ladies. It is time to wake up and live. Yes, it is. Now, some of you, don't you look at me with that tone of voice. I know it's Monday, but it is a good day, and I'm so glad that you decided to join us here at Confident Cafe, where the true amazing you is shaken and stirred up. Yes, it is. And guess what? You've decided to join us, and that was a good decision. See, I told you it was a good day already. So I am Lady Tennille, and here at Confident Cafe, one of the things that we're going to do, and so you'll know how this is going to go, is that each Monday we're going to meet right here. We're going to have fun. We're going to have some heart-to-heart talks. And what I'll do is pour into your cup of confidence the word for the week that I believe will continue to stir up the true amazing ladies that we are and that we are becoming. And of course, ladies, during the week, we'll have conversations, we'll have dialogue to also continue to keep the word for that week stirred up so that we can continue to walk in confidence, because we are confident women. Yes, we are. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? We shall. So the word for this week is the word carefree. The word carefree. So I have a question for you. How many of you have the tendency to allow the opinion of others to supersede or override what you know to be true about yourself? And I'm going to shimmy. This is called a shimmy. While you ponder that, it's kind of a nice smooth move of the shoulders, your upper body. And if you really get into it, we fold our lips, when you get in. Yep. We fold our lips when we're really into it. So, that way next time, when we shimmy, you can join in with us. All right? I told you we were going to have fun. But I'm being a distraction, too, while you're, supposed to be pondering. But anyway, this is a subject matter that I know all too well, ladies. I remember the times where I did not know my worth. I didn't fully understand how really powerful I really am in my own right. All of us are stars in our own right. We're unique. And we have our strengths. We all have our different strengths, and we're unique and powerful in our own right. But I didn't understand. So what I would do is allow, the opinion of others. I would allow how people treat me on certain jobs. I will allow my relationships. I will allow that person to dictate, what I deserved and what I didn't deserve. Just all kinds of things. All because I didn't know the fullness of who I am and who I was, who I am. And so anyway, as I was preparing for this, I was reminded of a television broadcast from Joel Osteen. And he said that we have to learn how to click off the pop-ups in our lives. That was so profound at that moment in time. And I've learned to do that, and it works. And so, ladies, you know how you can go on the computer, and as you're researching something, you're trying to find something, shopping for something, all of a sudden a pop-up comes up. And a lot of times it has nothing to do with what you're trying to find. And so what do? You click it off. You tell it bye-bye. You tell it to go away. Because you have the power to do so. And guess what? You have the power to do the same as it pertains to all of these outside distractions that try to tell you different than what is really true. So we're going to be carefree, and we're going to immediately click off the pop-ups of negative thinking. I'm not good enough, not educated enough, not pretty enough, not talented enough. The pop-ups of excuses that says you have to settle because there's no good men out there. I'll have to just settle for this one. Or, I'll just live this life every day just ordinary because, I mean, it's no reason to do anything extra. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. We click off those pop-ups right now. And we go back to what I call the home screen. And, what's on your computer, you go back to the home screen. And guess what is on the home screen? I know some of you are asking, what's the home screen? Good question. I'm so glad you asked. What is on the home screen is what God says about you. God says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. He says that you're more than a conqueror. He says that you're strong and courageous. He says that you are victorious in every area. He says you are the head and not the tail. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. This is what God says about you. This is what is on the home screen. So as we click off those pop-ups, we revert back to the home screen. That is our strategy. That is our word to pour into our cup of confidence today, the word carefree. And so in that, ladies, as you embrace this day and the days ahead, we're going to be carefree of those outside factors, or should I say non-factors, that try to contradict what we know to be true about who we are. All right? So now go therefore. I feel a preaching right here. I feel deep. Now go therefore into this day, ladies, bold, confident, with grace and dignity. And you go and show them what amazing looks like, because you, my friend, my beloved, you are truly amazing in your own right. So I am Lady Tennille. I am a woman of worth, and so are you. And I look forward to seeing you next time here at Confident Cafe. And lastly, if for some reason you haven't had a chance to get my book, I think it'll also be an additional tool to what we're doing here each week. If you've already bought yours and you're tapping in, awesomeness, thank you for your support. I do pray and I do hope that it's being a blessing to you. If you have not, I encourage you, and I am asking you, because I believe it will be a blessing and a good tool for you. Go to confidentcafe.com and get yours today. All right, ladies, go be amazing. See you next time. Bye.